Let's take a break here. My gears are starting to rust. I don't know about you, but that feels so much better. I've really got to find you a decent voice module. Hey, you weren't happy with the one I found for you. You said it made you sound too girly. Well, don't complain next time I find you one. Coming from where? Have weapons on standby and prepare to fire.
Whoa, please! Don't shoot!
Please step forward and make your presence known.
Please don't shoot me!
Identify yourself.
I'm just a treasure hunter. I've been traveling everywhere. Started in Washington, went to New Vegas, and now I'm here heading to Boston.
You haven't answered the question. Who are you?
My name is John Doe.
John Doe. John Doe is the name given to people whose identity is a mystery or has chosen to willingly hide it from those around them.
Okay.
Considering you've chosen to hide your true identity, I will play along with it, for now. So, Mr. Doe, how can we help you?
Well, for starters, you can get your friend there to lower his weapons. I really don't want to change my undies again.
Of course. George, stand down, but just be wary.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, how can we help you?
I was gonna ask you how to get to Diamond City, but now I've got a different question.
And that is?
What the hell are you? Whoa!
George, settle down. He doesn't like it when people start to get angry at us. Please apologize to him.
He's a stupid robot, I'm not gonna... I'm sorry!
See, that wasn't too difficult. Could you ask your question a bit nicer next time, please?
Alright. What are you?
I am a synthetic humanoid created from a mechanical skeleton surrounded by plastic flesh. Created back in the year 2077. My name is Eve. In other words, I'm a synth.
Whoa, hold on.
You seem surprised.
Yeah. You created before the Great War.
You're not surprised that I'm a synth?
Oh, hell no. I've had a few friends that are. But not that old.
Oh. Well, that's a relief.
Now, time to explain.
In the year 2050, the entire planet's supply of fossil fuels had finally ran dry. All the great nations of the time were fighting for the last drops of fuel to claim as their own. By the year 2055, a company by the name Vault-Tec had already built several underground vaults to protect the lucky few that were able to secure a spot inside one. The executives and top scientists at Vault-Tec came up with a plan B if things didn't turn out the way they had hoped for. They then created Project Reset. I'm not 100% on what that fully entails, but I'll get to that in a minute. At the beginning of 2057, they started working on my so-called partner, Adam. It took them 18 years to complete him, and he is now 100% functional. Once they completed him, they started work on me. After 2 years of them working on me, they were interrupted when the Great War started. After everyone had died, I was left as a head and torso on the ground. It took me close to 120 years to put myself together with scrap parts, program, and find all the information I could of what happened. Most of the computers were highly damaged, so I've only been able to piece together bits of information that I could find.
Okay. But what about Gigantor over there?
You mean George? After I had completed putting myself together, many years had passed. I felt so lonely. So, I decided to create George with whatever was left. Since then, he has protected me from everything we have come across.
So, he's like your pet or something?
No, I'd say he's more like my best friend and bodyguard.
Oh.
What about you? I've told you all about me, so now it's your turn.
Like I said, I'm a treasure hunter. I started in Washington, worked my way to New Vegas, then crossed the wasteland to arrive at Boston.
What kind of treasures do you hunt for?
As long as I can find some of the old vaults, there's always something valuable inside.
And people are willing to pay for old trinkets from before the war?
You find the right buyer, or the right sucker, you can put a price on and sell anything.
So why head out to Boston? According to my records, out of all 3 cities, Boston has the least amount of vaults.
As far as I'm aware, I found them all. The ones that I couldn't get into either had too much radiation, filled full of super mutants, or just blocked by rubble. I've got no idea what he just said.
He asked, why are you heading to Diamond City?
I've got a buy there for some of these things I found.
May we see them?
No. I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not?
I like to keep my affairs private. Anyway, how far am I away from Diamond City?
It is a few days' walk from here. We're heading there anyway. Would you like to accompany us along the journey?
Yeah, sure. Wouldn't mind having the protection?
I will not serve you any protection. But George will. If he likes you.
Oh, fuck.
It's all over, but the cry, and nobody's crying.